Okay, let's get back to some festivity, shall we? Now, you will probably remember what happened in 1984 when musicians from across the world came together, this in the Western world, to create Band Aid and record a single to raise money to help those caught in the terrible famine in Ethiopia. Well, the group included, you've got Bono of U2 and Sir Paul McCartney. It says here Chris Martin of Coldplay, but he didn't do that in 1984. He did that much later when they sort of did that reversion. They're all inspired and, of course, persuaded into appearing by the Band Aid organisers Bob Geldof and Midge. But when all that was going on, my next guest wasn't even alive. But he's been moved to repeat the recording by using people only from Leicestershire. Elliot Wilson from Knighton, good morning.
Hi, Jimmy. Hey, how are you?
I'm all right. Just out of interest, how old are you?
I'm 20.
Okay, but you're familiar with the song anyway?
Yeah, my parents raised me right. I've listened to music from before my time.
and out of all the artists that came together in 1984, who would you sort of lean towards as in enjoying the most?
That's a great question. U2, Bono, I like a lot.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So why is it that you have decided to have a go yourself and just use people from Leicestershire?
I decided throughout lockdown, I didn't want lockdown to kind of suppress kind of creativity or just keep us all kind of isolated and cut off from each other. And as cheesy as it is, I think music is one amazing way of bringing people together, especially when you can't be in the same room. You can still record from a distance and cut things together. And I thought it'd be amazing to try and create a song, well, do a cover of a song where we get as many people on it as possible. It was biting off more than we could chew, arguably, at the beginning, but I wanted to just reach out to as many people I know who sing or play an instrument and see if they were up for performing on a track like this.
So give a shout out to a few of the people that you've asked that I'm gonna play a bit in a minute that you've got on the song.
Yeah, so I mean, as well as the likes of, I managed to get both my parents on it. We've got Liam Iliff is on it, who's a local performer in Leicester. We've got a girl called Stacey Henson, who's a friend of mine, who is an incredible singer, has done a few things as well. My favourite appearance on it is Wigston Academy Choir. So the college I used to go to, they gave me a choir to work with. So you see them in the video as well, if you check the video out. And it gave me goosebumps to go in and record with the whole choir. It was a real honour that they did that for me.
And you're raising money and awareness, aren't you, with doing what you're doing here?
When I started to see that the project actually became pretty large and kind of had this backing, people really supported it. I realized that we could maybe use it for some good. We can maybe raise some awareness, hopefully raise some money. So I'm partnering with an organization called Chroma Compassion, who care for people who are living in crisis, whether it's homelessness, poverty situations generally across the city of Leicester. So they look to raise money to provide food, hot food. They provide services such as haircuts for free, things like that for people who can't afford that. And going into Christmas, it's the time of the year where so many people are struggling with things like that across the country. There's a real spike. So it was really on my heart. It's an amazing organisation, Chroma Compassion.
Well done, Elliot. Yeah. That's fantastic. Now,
thanks.
When people put a Christmas song out, Craig Revel-Horwood was on our show yesterday. You know Craig, the Strictly Judge. He's trying to get to number one, but don't tell it. Well, he's probably not listening, although he has moved locally with his partner. But I think your cover of Band Aid is better than his song. Right, I can say that now because I've heard your song. I'm about to play a bit of it. So you should think about putting this out there. I know it's a cover of a well-known song.
Yeah.
But they can always do really well. So I'm going to play a bit of it now, Elliot. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, this is Elliot Wilson and people from Leicestershire singing their version of Do They Know It's Christmas Time? Elliot, who produced all that for you?
A good friend of mine and an amazing producer, a guy called Richard Ward, who I believe he did an interview on Radio Leicester actually a week or so ago himself. He's a songwriter in his own right. He's an incredible musician. He plays every instrument you can hear on that as well.
Yes,
so
great.
He's an incredibly talented guy.
So where can people sort of see the video or have a listen to this track in full if they want to?
So the song is available on all streaming platforms. If you go onto Spotify, Amazon Music, iTunes, wherever you get music, and you look up Elliot Wilson, Do They Know It's Christmas? That's ELLIOT. I know there's a lot of variation. But really, the video, which is the real product that I'd love people to go and watch, is on YouTube. So if people go onto YouTube and look up Elliot Wilson, Do They Know It's Christmas? They'll find that there. They can read more about the charity, about Chroma Compassion in the description. They can follow a link to that website. There it is. Yeah, it's up on my Spotify, on my YouTube, on everywhere. And yeah, I would just love for people to go and watch the video, watch how many people have given so much heart for this project. There's more than 50 appearances in the video. You can't tell when it's all mixed so beautifully into that track, but it is a cacophony of so many voices, so many different sounds, and amazing kind of talented musicians and all sorts.
Well, I've just started following you on Spotify.
Thank you.
You've done an amazing cover of Viva La Vida by Coldplay.
Yeah, that was the last time we did a little project like this. That was the kind of predecessor to Do They Know It's Christmas. Earlier in the year, I wanted to try and get a load of people on to sing Viva La Vida in similar fashion to this. We got about 20 people on that one, and it just left me kind of even more eager to do something bigger and better, and that's how Do They Know It's Christmas kind of was born.
Elliot, well done. It's fantastic. I wish you all the very best. Happy Christmas to you.
Thanks so much.
Take care.
Merry Christmas. Thank you.
See you, mate.